So you've got a couple of different options when it comes to a glute bridge. Of course, you can do a standard glute bridge without a hip loop or hip circle, but what I like, especially for a glute strengthening exercise, is the hip loops or hip bands help engage those glutes a lot more by adding resistance and helping you drive your knees out to really switch on the glutes. A lot of people have issues, or firing issues, as far as the glutes just don't, it's not that they don't work, they're just not firing in the correct pattern whilst squatting or doing particular movements, which can in turn bring other muscles that shouldn't be used and cause lower back pain or stress or even injury as well. So we want to prevent any of that occurring. So again, you've got just the standard hip loop that you can use, the rubber bands as well, which are great. They're a cheaper alternative, and you can just tie those through to make a hip loop as well. So in this case, I'm just going to use the standard hip loop here. We're going to slide this on, put it above the knees. Now positioning wise, you're going to bring the feet up closer to you and relatively flat. You want to make sure that back is nice and flat and your abdominals are braced. Okay, the absolute key when positioning yourself with the glute bridge is drive the knees out so you're providing tension and pressure on the hip band. What this is going to do, it's going to engage the glutes, and when you're pressing up, you're making sure that you're really pushing the pelvis forward and driving through the heels. So I'm going to show you again. That's the relaxed position. I'm going to flatten my back, engage my core, drive my elbows in, knees out, feet flat, driving through the heels, pushing the pelvis forward and really squeezing through the glutes as hard as you can, and keep those knees driven out. What will happen when you're not aware or you're not thinking of it, the knees will come in. You want to really provide some tension on the hip band. And control back down, back flat, brace the core, knees driven out, drive up, pelvis forward, and squeeze in the backside. Make sure that you're really driving through the heels. I'll normally advise for a lot of people to bring their toes up slightly, because that will automatically make you push through your heels a lot more. So I'm going to take you through that one more time. Elbows in, back flat, knees driven out. Okay, make sure you can either bring your toes up slightly, or just make sure, just in general, you can drive through those heels. Push the pelvis forward, really getting that good glute squeeze. Knees always driven out, driven out, driven out, and control back down and repeat. So there you have it, guys. A glute bridge with the hip bands, a great strengthening exercise, but not only that, another fantastic pre-warm-up or activation exercise for your glutes.